Assalamualaikum. Islamic Law and International Law, Peaceful Resolution of Disputes by Emilia Justina Powell. My concern when I bought this book was it's filled with incomprehensible legal jargon, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's easy to read, but it's manageable. The author discusses the principles of Islamic law and how it might influence an Islamic law state's decision to bring disputes to the international court. Not all Muslim countries implement Islamic law in the same way. Some implement it in a limited scope compared to others. Muslims have always had a diverse understanding of Islamic law, Islamic justice, morality, and ethics. There is considerable flexibility and variation in how Sharia is implemented from one country to the next. Unlike the Western formal approaches to conflict resolution, traditional Islamic law uses reconciliation, apology, and constructive dialogue between disputants. Islamic jurisprudence teaches that amicable, informal settlement without resorting to formal venues such as courts constitutes a righteous and morally superior method of seeking justice. This book explores how the Islamic legal tradition contributes to the rich environment engendering international relations and peaceful dispute resolutions. Juxtaposing Sharia tenets with international law reveals important similarities between the two legal systems. For example, one of the first international law dealt with state conduct during war and the treatment of civilians in a conflict area. The contribution of Islamic law was revolutionary for its time. Islam prohibits the killing of non-combatants, protects house of worship, prohibits destroying trees and crops, and requires that punishment must be in proportion of the wrongs committed. The author presents the data about the types of disputes that Islamic law states brought to the court of justice and elaborates why those were taken to court while others were not. This part of this book is a little bit tedious if you're not into looking at data and quantitative analysis. Even if you're not from a legal background, this book is still understandable, but it requires a little effort. However, if you're not academically inclined, this book is not for you. If you need help deciding if you want to read it, in the description there's a link to a discussion about this book. If you want to read it, you can get it using the links in the description. If you like listening to me babbling about books, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you.